Where do we start, dummy?
So we're in Jodhpur today, and we started at the Mehrangarh Fort, which is a fort that's up on the top of the hill. It's a little bit more modern. It's privately owned, so there's a lift to go up. The guide was very proud to tell us about that. So we got the lift up and walked through, and it's a beautifully maintained fort as well.
Yeah, well, it was well maintained. I think the royal family still live there, don't they?
No, they still own it, I think.
They still own it,
Yeah.
okay.
So we went there, wandered through, saw all the different, and heard all the history of it.
Okay, here we are in Jodhpur. We're just about to go and see this castle here on top of the hill. It's gorgeous, it's fascinating.
See, beautiful and imposing fort we have.
We're about to enter the Mehrangarh Fort, a majestic fort. With our guide Kuldeep in Jodhpur. It's quite spectacular.
Has lost their empire. These artists also lost their job. There was nobody in the local public to value these arts. So just this was the initiative taken by the trust, by our royal family, to keep these kinds of arts alive among the new generation. So they have formed a conservation center under the trust, where they have employed all these kinds of old artisans who are now teaching these arts to the new generation.
To the new people, young kids.
Young
That's
kids,
great,
yeah.
isn't
Yeah.
it?
It's a great initiative taken by the royal family. So that's a beautiful painting painted by the students of the trust later, not in 1808. Yeah, not at that time.
So it's 650 rupee to get in. So it's 1,300 for the two of us. It's 600 here, it says.
That's the only fort in the country which has got an elevator. And you don't need to worry about, because this lift is not as old as the fort is.
Okay, good. It might operate like that, but
Yes. This is just added in 1995. Before that, everybody had to walk up, and in that case, some old age people, some disabled were not able to climb.
not able to climb
So
up.
this initiative was taken by the trust under
Okay.
our royal family, and that's our present Maharaja you're looking at.
Oh, that's him there, is he?
Yes, he's 77 years old now, living in the palace. I'll show you. View of the Blue City from here.
Wow! It's a blue city.
Oh, wow. Wow. This is
Have
amazing.
you heard somewhere according to caste system?
If they would sit in
Yeah,
different
everybody
areas.
wanted to live among their community.
Yeah.
So when they shifted here, when the royal family shifted here, they provide the place to the Brahmins on the top.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Second, the fort was for the warriors,
Yeah.
and on the other side of the fort, the merchants. And Shudras, they were out of the wall,
Outside.
outside of the wall. They used to
Full Mahal.
Full Mahal, flower palace, which was used by Maharaja for their music and entertainment programs, where Maharaja used to sit in the middle along with his ministers and used to enjoy the dance and music program in this room. And if you just look at the ceiling in this room, if you come just a little ahead and look at the ceiling on the top, that's a beautiful wooden filigreed ceiling which is completely gold plated.
Wow.
Not painted, plated. There is no exact weight of the gold, but people they say that it is almost 10 kilograms of gold is just there on the ceiling.
Wow.
Yes.
That's amazing.
And all these walls are painted with gold leaf paint as well.
It's beautiful. The flower palace.
Same.
So that was the completion of the male section of the fort. Now we'll take a little tour to the female section. I'll just scan out in between to show you the arches in between and the city below. It's absolutely stunning.
And in these kinds of private meetings, queens, Maharanis were equally important, but they were not allowed to sit among the maids. So where they used to sit on the top, over there, not in the windows, behind
so they can
behind the windows they have a big gallery, which was internally connected with the separate section of the ladies. So when they used to organize the meetings, they used to sit on their respective seats and take part in the meeting. And if they wished to say something, it was through female guards to the male guards and then to the Maharaja. A formal message to be sent.
Look at the opulence of the paintings and the carvings and the decorations and the Sanskrit written on the walls and all that. And it's just spectacular. But what we don't even look at is all the floors are marble. Anywhere else you go, this marble would be outstanding. But the rest of the place is that beautiful. They don't even talk about the floors. They don't even get a mention.
It's wonderful.
It is, isn't it? So all this is painting. Every inch of this room is painted. Unbelievable. This is all painted in miniature.
Wow.
As you zoom in, look at this. Being painted in, you come in and you come in and you come in. Yeah, we'll pull away from that. This is all done with a squirrel hair brush.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. All of this filigree work is in sandstone. There are 1,000 sandstone quarries around Jodhpur. Wow. This has all been carved out. There are 400 different designs in the fort. Wow. And the ladies of the court would sit behind these latticeworks so that they could watch goings on in the ceremonial square that we're standing in.
You finish your tour, of course, you walk through the souvenir shop. I mean, the souvenir shop here is quite a good idea. Similar to Australia and a lot of the Western world. The old tradesmen haven't passed their skills on. Like in Australia, it's the sandstone and different other skills. And the Maharaja recognised that. And now they have an art school where all the young artists do all these crafts. And the old tradesmen were brought in to teach them these arts and pass them on. And it's great that they're recognising that if they don't pass these skills on, they'll totally lose it in the future. So this is the end of the fort tour.
Yeah. And a
Picture for you here.
It's just stunning.
Sit here.
This particular royal family are the only ones that build sort of cremation monuments to remember those who died, and we wandered through that. It's quite beautiful and very serene.
Okay.
Yep, let's go. I'll give you some money coming back. I'll give you some money coming back. It's beautiful, isn't it?
Too much of reflection.
So what Kathleen's going to order is a thali. Then it's the, what one? The Rajasthani one?
Rajasthani thali.
The one at the top.
Yeah, Kursandri, Gutta curry, kadhi, dal, rice, ajara, roti, salad, raita, sweets, papad.
So it's a real Indian experience.
Yes.
And we'd like to order more, but apparently at the Clocktower they have a world famous lassi and samosa. So we're only going to have one meal here, and then we're going to go to the Clocktower. Here we go. Oh, this looks beautiful.
Oh my gosh.
So what's this, darling? Can you tell me what we got?
So this is a Rajasthani thali.
A Rajasthani thali.
We have some breads, some raitas, we have a little cucumber, looks like some salad, a little dessert to share, some rice, that looks like some yogurt, that looks like one of the curries, another of the curries, that looks like some pickles, and that looks like another curry. So one of those will be a dal, and when I read out.
So
what was going to be on
basically
it.
she's got no idea, but it looks
Delicious.
good. And I must add, we did get garlic and cheese.
No, that looks,
It looks sensational. Okay, darling, food review time. What did you think of that?
It was delicious.
It was, wasn't it?
Probably the best food we've had so far, I think.
That was by far the best meal we've had in India, but by a long shot. You know, I mean,
Thali, we had everything in it. It was enough for us to share, easily enough for us to share. And the garlic cheese naan was kind of nice. But all of the curries were nothing too harsh and really moist and just delicious.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
chaos. Kathleen forgot to mention Jodhpur's famous for its precious stones.
Oh yes, there was a stop.
So there was a stop where we went in to a jewellery shop and Kathleen bought some lovely earrings and a necklace.
Sapphires.
Engineering, and in which metal they are made it, that is also written on certification. We give 90% money back anytime. If you want to resell it, you can exchange it anytime with us. There will be no time foundation on the pieces. Rajasthani Cottage Industry. It's a recognized house. And you will get proper certification for the pieces, the clarity, cuts, heritage and everything will be mentioned on certification. Then we have here solitaire piece with little diamonds on.
That's very nice.
There you go. Kathleen's very happy.
Something I didn't
Aren't you,
expect to
Dale?
happen today.
Yes.
There you go. This India, incredible India.
Incredible India.
You are sure it's incredible India.
It certainly is
Incredible India.
that's for sure. To visit where the royal family lives today, actually, the Umaid Bhawan, and that was so half of it, most of it's they built this incredible palace. Most of it is now a hotel, one of the best hotel chains in India,
Yeah,
and they live in there.
$1,000 a night.
But yeah, it's quite spectacular. And they've set up a section where tourists can go in and see, I think, like 2 rooms that they've set aside. And it was, quite incredible. And they had a guy from Poland come and do the artwork.
Yeah,
It was quite fascinating.
yeah, and he's done some great work.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, like a lot of the stories, but this guy, just recently, it's the most modern palace, as Kathleen said. And I think it was in the 1940s or something, just before the war, and India was going through some financial problems, and everybody knew Jaipur was just unemployed and nothing to do. So the prince, he's decided,
The
the
Raj.
Raj, he's decided to build this palace so all his people in
Jodhpur.
Jodhpur would be employed. It's just a wonderful, wonderful
Yeah,
gesture.
gesture to give his money to keep everybody going. Yeah,
He's done quite a few good things like that. I think there was a medical thing he did too.
yeah.
Um,
And a school I think they've started, and so they've done quite a few things.
Here we are in Jodhpur, and we're just going to the Royal Palace. It looks stunning. And this is, an active palace. This is where they actually live at the moment. It's actually this beautiful structure.
Most youngest palace of the country. No other palace has been built by any of Maharaja after this one in the country. This was just completed in 1944.
Okay.
Yeah. What happened in 1925 to 1930s? It was a severe drought in this area. So all the people from this territory, they were moving out for looking jobs and employment in other territories. So just to stop all those people, to give them employment, Maharaja Umaid Singh, grandfather of our present Maharaja, started this project. He started it in 29 and it was completed in 44. It took 15 years to build, and altogether 3,000 workers worked for 15 years to build this palace. That was the biggest project built as a residential purpose at that time, and today as well this is the biggest private property in Rajasthan we have. This is the residence of the royal family. Our royal family lives in this palace, but they are not living in the whole palace. They are just living in one wing, one part of the palace, and rest of 2 rooms like open, 2-3 rooms are open as a museum for the visitors, and rest of the whole palace, like the main building and the other side of the palace, is given on lease to Taj Group of Hotels.
This is work that the Polish artist in residence did. Unbelievable. So if you wanted to spend $1,000 a night in Jodhpur, this is where you'd be staying. And they actually blow the horns and trumpets as you arrive. Gorgeous, isn't it? So when was this complete?
1944.
1944. When we went to the clock tower, he walked us through the markets, and we got to there. And the other thing they're famous for is their materials,
Textiles.
the textiles. And we went into this shop, and Kathleen had already blown
Big
quite a
amount,
lot of money.
A big chunk of change.
And he started showing us scarves. And he said, I actually make these scarves for the top brands in Europe, for Hermes and blah, blah, blah. And they put an order in for 100 and I have 8 left over. would you like one? And her eyes were rolling, going, I've got to get this. And Mayor's, oh, it'd be $2,500. I'm going to get it for $200. Thank God I talked her out. Well, I didn't talk her out of it. We left. She'd already spent enough. But Jodhpur, yeah, good shopping experience. But like our guide said, there's not actually a great deal to do.
Yeah. So
He kept emphasising it.
Yeah.
But this is Jodhpur Markets, Friday afternoon, 4 o'clock. And this is the local, wow.
Samosa place.
Oh, this is a samosa place. Wow. Look at these samosas. And look at the mixture.
This is a complete manual process.
This is manual samosa making. This is how they make the samosas. The dough's here, the little round bits, and the lady puts it in the machine. And then these two boys, they're good looking boys. Look what they do. Wow, that's fascinating.
Making the wraps like this.
Yeah, making the wraps like that. She just folds them. The boys still look at this. We'll count. The next one.
You can see how she did.
Oh.
This is just the beginning of the whole process.
Oh, beautiful. That's fascinating. Downtown Jodhpur Friday afternoon. It's a thriving industry. There's the girls. The girls are looking pretty.
Just take a look at what kind of fabrics they have in here.
Thank you, darling.
So we're in the famous lassi shop near the Clocktower in Jodhpur. And we've ordered a Mehrangarh lassi. Kim is apparently devouring it.
I gotta have two, easy.
Show me the inside. Show me inside. Ooh, nearly all gone. Delicious. It's got,
Really nice.
yeah.
Really nice. Darling, if you like this video, what do?
Give us a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button over there.
Look where we are. We're in
We're in Lodi's Garden in Delhi.
it's just
Beautiful spot.
gorgeous.